Good morning. It's Sunday morning, Easter 2012. And here we are. We're gonna show you now how we're gonna lay out our shower floor. Sometimes people want it turned on a 45 or a diagonal. Usually you can charge a little more for this if you're doing it, by the job. In this case, we're just gonna run them square because this is an apartment complex and they don't want to pay us no more, so we're just going to run it straight lay because you have a lot more cuts when you do it on diagonal. So really, when you lay out a shower, best thing you got to remember is is what kind of cuts you have around your drain. Worst case scenario, you get a hole all the way around your drain. If you can get 4 tiles on your drain, it always makes it a lot easier. So we're going to lay it out and see what kind of cut we're going to have at our drain. And usually in a shower you have your focal point, which is in here. Whatever cuts you have over here, you're going to have a cut somewhere, so you might as well have them on your shortest walls or what you're not looking at when you step in the shower. If we start there, we're going to have 2 cuts, which is not the end of the world, but see how here it's going to be real tight on this cut, so that's probably not our best option. Let's see what we have all the way across here. Alright, so here we're going to have a cut, so if we start full over here on this side, put our cut on the back wall, what will it do with our drain? That's not going to be any better. So no matter which way we start, we're going to have a bad drain cut. So now we need to start with, we start with a half a tile back here. Full tile and a half. So that's going to be our option right there. If we start on the back wall with a half a tile and then full off of this wall, it'll put us 4 cuts in our drain. We'll move around this way, just make sure what kind of cut we're going to have all the way across here. There ain't really a whole lot we can do about it unless it's just a 1/2 inch cut. But no, we'll have a good cut there too. We'll have about a half there, half back here. We'll have a big cut over here. So that's going to be our options to start out with a half tile. And the reason you start with a half is because that way you don't waste any tile. If you cut them in half, and then it'll put 4 at the drain. And as you see, we did a little more work this morning. We got our trim started on the outside. We're going to let that dry. We're going to run this floor, and then we have to finish floating here what I was explaining to you yesterday afternoon about, because we got new going back in with the old, so we have to float this. Now we have something to float with. We got our trim run on the outside, our cut on the inside, and we'll float all this in.